Okay, guys, so y'all forgive me. I gotta have shades on this morning because this sun is so damn bright this morning. But yes, happy Monday. This is Car Chronicles. Good morning. All right. Hope you guys got to work safely or wherever else you had to go this morning. You got done with honey. Yes, yes, and yes. Thank you guys for being here. Good morning, good morning. I see y'all. Come on in. Pardon my shades this morning because the sun is super bright and I cannot take it in my eyes, so I gotta be able to see, okay? Good morning, guys. Happy Monday. It is Car Chronicles. Good morning, Grand Rising. Good morning. Buenos dias. For those of you that speak Spanish. Buenos dias. Au revoir. Good morning. All right. Let's go ahead and do our disclaimer while it's on my mind. Everything said in this video is alleged in my opinion. And it is also used for fair use, okay? Hopefully you guys got a chance to check out last night's review of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Let's backtrack before we go forward right quick. For those of you that did not get a chance to check it out, please do. We had a great time last night. Almost 2 hours, y'all. I looked up at the clock. I was like, oh my God, I got to get off here. Running my mouth, honey. Went into almost 2 hours. Acting a fool last night. But I had a blast doing my review with you guys. I always do. I enjoy doing reviews. So hopefully you guys check that out. Please go ahead over there and check it out. Hit the like button and go ahead and subscribe. I don't know what y'all waiting on. For those of you that have not subscribed as of yet. Because y'all know we have a good time over here, okay? Yes. So, yeah. Last night we did have a good time. I see y'all putting it in the chat. Thank y'all for joining. We had over 1,067 people in the chat, y'all. I said, y'all better show out over here on my channel. We had Scotty by Nature. He stopped by. I think somebody said Anthony Lofty stopped by. Black Titanic was there. Everybody was in the room. It was giving, y'all was giving so much love last night. I was feeling it, child. Yes, I was feeling a little irritated about the review because I was just like, I'm about sick of this damn show. But then once I started seeing everybody coming in showing love, that kind of put me in a different space. So of course y'all know I acted a fool, a complete fool. Am I proud of it? Absolutely. So yes. But thank you guys so much for that. Okay. I hope you guys are having a splendid morning, honey. I'm waiting to get to my job so I can get my tea, get at my desk, eat my little breakfast, and get my little 8 and get up out the gate. Literally, honey. Get my 8 and get out the gate and bring my ass home. Because I ain't even want to go in the office today, but it is what it is. We're going to do what we got to do. All right, let's get started with Car Chronicles. All right, first things up, honey. I think we only have one bit of news for... Oh, no, we got two. We got two things of news for celebrity news this morning. All right, first things first. Jonathan Majors, all right, got an update on him. Y'all know he's getting ready to be going to court coming up in May. I think it's May the 7th or 8th for the assault charge that he is facing, honey, where he got mad and grabbed his, I think she's ex-girlfriend now, honey. I don't know. Grabbed his girlfriend, honey, and then allegedly put paws upon her after she tried to grab his phone whenever she saw another female calling him while they were in a cab in New York City after leaving a bar. We've already talked about it over here. I did a live about it. So now he is facing some more losses in his career, you guys, which I think is so damn sad. They are cutting him left and right as a result of this situation slash altercation. All right. Now it says that Marvel, as you guys know, Marvel is replacing Jonathan Majors as Kang. Okay, y'all know that's a big role for him. He made a lot of money on that role. They're replacing Jonathan Majors as Kang with Snowfall actor Damson Idris. I said, damn. That's a big role. That's a big loss for him. That's a big check right there that's going out the door. All right. Kang, like he played the hell out of that movie too. I'm sad to hear that he's no longer going to be playing Kang in the Marvel movies. Like, that's super sad. I'm sad about it. But they said that Marvel insider Jeff Snyder announced on a the hot mic interview that he did that Jonathan would be replaced as Kang, the Conqueror following his assault, you guys, okay? They're saying that March 26th, of course, you guys know that Jonathan had an assault/altercation, like I said, with his girlfriend in New York, all right? Now, they're saying that Jonathan had mentioned his innocence, and that's not enough for Marvel to keep him on. Like, they're not trying to hear that. He's saying he's innocent. Marvel is like, they want to cut ties with him. They don't want to work with him. They don't want to work with him. So they're replacing him and his role in the Marvel movie with Damson Idris from Snowfall, okay? Ooh, sir. So then they're saying that Jonathan was expected to be a major part of the MCU's multi-universe saga. And they're saying that Jonathan's role as Kang was set to appear in Loki season 2 and Avengers, the Kang Dynasty. So he's been stripped from that. That's a lot of money. Damn, y'all know Marvel pay their actors well in terms of their roles. So I'm like, damn, I know he is mad about that shit. He is mad. He got to be mad. I'm mad for you, sir. It ain't my money. I'm mad for him. Damn. So they're saying that Jeff Snyder, honey, who works with Marvel, who's giving the inside scoop here, says that Jonathan is being replaced, honey, by Damson Idris because he could not keep his damn hands to himself. There's some consequences, boy, that would literally take every damn thing from you. So it's like one thing after the next. They've already been taking promotional things. The U.S. Army already stripped him from the little commercial advertisement thing that he was doing. They don't want to work with him. It's so many things that's going on. Also, he was stripped from his role of playing what's his name? Damn, the basketball player. He was supposed to be playing a basketball player's role. I can't even remember his name. Damn it. Anywho, so he's not even gonna be doing that either. Dennis Rodman. He's supposed to be playing a biopic for Dennis Rodman, and they stripped him from that role as well. They don't want him playing that role either. So he's losing role after role after role. But this Marvel Avengers and his role in Kang, because he was supposed to have like a little spinoff through Marvel for Kang, and they're gonna give that to somebody else. And I know he is, oh God, I know he's mad about that shit. Because once you get into Marvel movies, like, that's like a forever check right there. Because y'all know they constantly remaking and adding, especially when they have the Avengers. That's everybody. And I'm all the way here for any type of Marvel movie. So I know he is pissed about that shit. I'll be like, oh, he is punching the air behind that. He got to be. Because y'all know Marvel. Oh, Lord. I'm a Marvel junkie. Anything Marvel put out, I'm here for it. So prayers to him, child. I hope that this does not completely tarnish his career. Hopefully after his court case, if he's found not guilty, he can bounce back from this situation and start acting again. I'm not sure if Marvel is going to accept him back because it's kind of looking like they don't want that negativity attached to their name in terms of this assault and this violence. And y'all know he was also charged with, you know, putting the hands around the neck. That's some serious shit. So I pray that that's not true. And if he did that, he needs to seriously get some help, because, baby, that ain't no good look at all. All right, let's move on, honey. Congratulations are in order. I posted it on my community wall for those of you who did not get to see it. If you follow me on my other channel, on Facebook, the Caramel Rell Show, I posted pictures, lots of pictures of Dr. G from Married to Medicine. He and his new wife, Tisha. Her name is Tisha. She has a twin. Her twin was there as well. They got married, y'all, this past Saturday. Beautiful wedding. I saw videos of it as well. They look so happy. She looked happy. I actually hit her in the DMs and I had a conversation with her. She says that they are super happy. She thanked me for congratulating them. And she basically said that they look forward to showcasing their wedding on the show. So that's going to be a great thing. So you guys will get to see their actual wedding on Married to Medicine, because they're going to be castmates on the actual show. And speaking of castmates, Married to Medicine's castmates were there at the wedding. I saw some pictures where Toya from Married to Medicine, she took a lot of pictures with the bride as well. They kind of favor a little bit to me. She kind of reminds me of Toya a little bit. But they were there. Dr. Simone and everybody was there at the wedding. It was a big, huge, beautiful wedding. Beautiful wedding. So yes, honey, Dr. G had on his white suit, honey, with the black trim. He looked nice. It's something about how a different type of woman can change a man. Because he just seemed real goofy or whatever when he was with Quad. He just seemed kind of unhinged and he didn't seem happy to me. It just seemed like they were just kind of drifting. But it's something that this woman is giving him to where he just seems like a completely different person. He's a little more calm. He seems a little more mature. He really, really loves her, the way he looks at her, the way she looks at him. I saw their first dance, the video of their first dance, the way he was looking at her, the way he was holding her hand. Like, it was just like, y'all. I said, damn, he is in love. That's a beautiful thing. I know that feeling. I know it. I was just like, go off, Dr. G. So, yes, honey, congratulations to them. They finally got married, honey, this past Saturday. Beautiful wedding. Her dress was beautiful. And she is super duper happy. So congrats to them. Let's move on, honey. That's all the celebrity news I've got. We're going to get on into the tea, honey. All right. So Melody, honey, responds to a fan who, I want to say it was a pick-me or somebody. Because y'all know the pick-me's always hopping in the comments and saying crazy, outlandish stuff. But this particular person, female, got into a comment telling Melody to please give Martell one more chance in terms of going back because of all the begging and the show. It's all for a storyline, y'all. He only wants to go back to Melody so he can further destroy her. So Melody responds by saying, she says, now listen, she says, now this person commented so many times, she says, saying that the exact same thing. She says, on multiple posts, she says, ladies, listen, she says that one more chance could be the very thing that takes you out forever. She says, we got to stop the one more chance narrative and see people for who they are. She says that I refuse to allow a one more chance to be my to be the very thing that kills my soul and spirit for the rest of my days. She said, huh? She says, now push through, ladies, push through. And I totally agree with her. I totally agree with her. When you get out of a situation that you've been in where you've been unhappy and you see that a person was literally trying to destroy you physically and destroy you spiritually in any other way that they can, when they've talked a lot of junk about you and they've acted the way that Martell has, don't go back to stuff like that, women. And I know sometimes we get lonely and we don't want to be by ourselves and we think, you know what, I got children with this man, I'm going to try to make it work. That's not always the best thing, because sometimes when you go back, you don't get to leave again. There are a lot of women who have lost their lives in situations like this, going back, thinking that things are going to be better the next time around, and it's only worse. Seriously, it's only worse. It's heartbreaking in the end. Yes, you're gonna be lonely, okay? But use that time to work on yourself and meet somebody else that will respect you. Don't go back to somebody who disrespects you. Once the respect is gone, once the love is gone, what are you going back to? What are you going back to once a person loses respect for you? A person who don't respect you will say anything and or do anything to you. And the fact that you went back to them and saying to them that they are allowed to do that, and that you don't respect yourself because you came back to allow them to continue to do what they were doing prior, and probably worse. If he ran up in your face, if he put his paws on you, it's going to be worse. I don't care how much counseling you talking about you're going to go get. That is who this person is. Only God can change a person. And I'm not saying a person cannot change. People can change. But do not put yourself in a situation because you don't want to be by yourself and because you want to just always see just the good in a person and not see the reality of what it really is. That's a dangerous situation. And that is what she's telling these women out here. Find your peace and stay with it. I talked about it last night. It's nothing like walking in your door once you leave a psycho like Martell. There's nothing like walking in your house and having peace and not having to argue with a person and continue to go through the things that you went through when you were with them. That's a different type of peace. And I refuse to have my peace tampered with over loneliness. You can get over being lonely. You can get over being lonely. You're going to be lonely, but you're not alone. Go pray. Use that time to pray. Find out what it is that you need to do within yourself to be able to move on so that you can have the strength. Ask God to strengthen your heart and to change your heart, because he's the only person that can change your heart. Ask God to change your heart so that you don't have an appetite for certain people like that. You don't want to have an appetite for accepting any and everything in your spirit. Your body is a temple. And I don't want to preach to nobody this morning, but I want to be real with somebody. Your body is a temple. Do not allow everything in your body. And that also means negative energy. Stay away from low vibrational people. Because who you hang around. Sometimes you get with people and you completely lose yourself. You don't know who you are anymore because you've been around toxicity for so long. And when you finally break away from it, it's like a breath of fresh air you can exhale. And that's where Melody is in her life right now. She's at a place to where she can exhale because she's dropped that weight, that toxicity from her life. It was toxic being with Martell. You're going to have some moments where you're going to be lonely. You're going to have to sleep alone. But you got peace, and you cannot put a price on peace. Stop going back to people. Stop putting yourself in situations that you should not be in. God's purpose for us in our life is that we prosper and be in good health. You're not in good health when you're stressed out. You're not in good health when your blood pressure is high as a kite because you're worried about somebody who really ain't worried about you. Period. His plan for us is for us to be prosperous and to be in good health. You can't be prosperous when you are stressed out and thinking about negative things. When you got somebody screaming in your face and running around cheating on you, making babies all over town, disrespecting you. You can't be in good health when you're in that frame of mind and in that type of situation. So disconnect yourself. Disconnect yourself from negativity and things that don't mean you any good so that you prosperous. Okay? You gotta have some teaching moments. That's my takeaway from what she said. That's my takeaway. Stop doing that, women. We better than that. We better than that. We beautiful black queens out here. Beautiful black queens. Don't stay in no situation where nobody putting hands on you, in your face, screaming at you, calling you the B word. No, ma'am. You a queen. You a queen. Queens do not reduce themselves to being in situations as such. Put your crown on, adjust your crown, and get out there, honey, and find you somebody that will respect you and the way that they look at you, baby. You know that's love. Love don't hurt. And if you're in a situation to where you being hurt, that's not love. And I'm telling you right now, get out of there. It ain't worth you losing your life. It's not worth your children growing up and watching you being disrespected, especially if you have girls, because you're teaching them that this is how a man is supposed to treat you. And the cycle continues because they grow up and they find a man who ain't worth nothing, that's going to talk junk to them, that's going to put paws on them, that's going to control them, tell them when to come and go, like they're a child. So you got to be an example to your children. You have to be an example to your children. Melody's children saw a lot in that house, but she had to break that cycle so that her daughters don't grow up and think that this is normal behavior, because it's not. It's not normal for daddy to scream at mama. That's not normal. But it is normal for mama to grab her things and start all the way over and show you how to do that thing with nothing. She started from nothing. No furniture, no nothing. Martell took everything. But she was able to bounce back from nothing and become everything. And now here he comes wanting to come back in her life to take everything all over again. The devil is a lie. Not this morning. No. You will not put me back in the space that I was in. You will not take everything that I have worked for. All the nights that I laid on my face and cried and prayed, I will not put myself back in that situation and allow you to put me back in a negative, depressing place anymore. No. No. Your windshield on your car is the biggest window on your car because you're supposed to be going that way. Everything that you need to be seeing is going forward. If that was the case, then your window, your left window that you roll down would be in front of you. I need to be able to see everything. Once you drop that negativity, you are able to see the things that you need to see. Continue to look forward. What you looking back for? Everything that he's delivered you from is look forward. You don't need nothing back there. You don't need nothing back there. Stop going back. Stop going back. Putting yourself in depressing situations where you crying and mess. No, ma'am. Let's move on, child. I don't know who I'm talking to. I'm trying to get off of it, but I feel like I'm talking to somebody. Because somebody keeps going back. And I'm telling you this morning, stop doing that. Stop doing that. I'm trying to get off this, y'all. But I keep feeling this urgency. Stop doing that. Your life means more than that. I don't want nobody to lose their life over a moment. I don't care how good he is in bed. I don't care what he promised you. I don't care all the good times y'all had. I don't care. Don't look back. Keep moving. Your blessings are that way, forward. And then don't get your blessings and go back. That's what Martell want Melody to do. Now that she's in a blessed place and she's got everything that she's ever imagined that she could ever have, more than what she had when she was married to him. Now he want her to come back so that he can have some rights to those blessings. You don't have rights to those. If you did, I would have got them when I was with you. So at the end of the day, sir, step aside. Thank you. Thank you for seeing me. Yes, I'm good. Yes, I look good. Thank you. Thank you for the compliment, but no. Boom. Let me give you the hand. No. All right, let's move on. All right, so Tisha, honey. Tisha from Love and Marriage Huntsville. Tisha Scott, honey. She did an interview. I watched it with DJ Richie Sky. I had a few people hit me up say, you know, Tisha's doing an interview with DJ Richie Sky. I really didn't want to hear it and or watch it because it's kind of irritating watching Tisha do interviews and or listen to her talk because it's draining. Oh, it takes everything out of me, Lord. It takes everything out of me, okay? But I watched the video, child. I watched her interview with DJ Richie Sky. He kind of called her up in a few lies, too, I know. Y'all, I don't know why my lie detector always be on when I be listening and stuff. He asked her, and he kind of threw it in a joking manner to ask her about Africa. And if they were going to get to go to Africa or whatever. Because y'all know Marceau went to Africa without them. So he's still on this. You guys going to go to Africa. Is Marceau going to take you guys to Africa? Actually, this is Tisha. Actually, we are. We plan a trip for all of us to go to Africa. Actually, this year, me, Martell, and the kids, we all planning to go to Africa this year, okay? And then I'm going to leave him with the kids, and then I'm going to get missing and do some stuff for me because, you know, I was like, girls, please shut up with these lies. All this money y'all asses owe and taxes and everything else, you ain't got no money. It costs money to go to Africa. It costs money to go to Africa. He only told you that he was going to take y'all to Africa because he felt bad that he went and left y'all and you stayed on the show and made him look stupid by telling everybody that he done went to Africa this long time and then left you and the kids home. Then you turn right around and said after he asked you about you guys, are you guys glad that filming is over with now so that y'all can get a break? And Tisha was like, yes, I am, because that gives me and the kids a chance to go and travel because Marceau be so busy. So she takes the kids and they go on and do vacations, just her and the kids. He don't go because he's so busy. What is he doing? What is Marceau doing that makes him so busy where he can't travel with him, with Tisha and the kids? She's always talking about her and the kids go travel and go on vacation. So she's saying that the kids be upset when they're filming because they don't get to go and do things. But now that they're done filming for the season, I think they wrapped up the end of March, she was saying, that now she and the kids can actually go and take their vacations like they usually do. She said, and Marceau doesn't get to go because he's so busy. I said, what the hell is he busy doing? He wasn't busy when it was time to go to Africa. People make time to do what they want to do, Tisha. I don't know if you realize that. Just like he told you that he went to Africa at the spare of the moment, that's lies. You got to take shots and all kinds of stuff before you just hop up. You can't say, oh, tomorrow I'm going to Africa. That's a trip that you got to plan. But she's so ditzy and she's so slow. For you to be as book smart as you are, Tisha, sometimes I just really don't understand her thought process and how she just come up with stuff and how you just believe everything that Marceau tell you. I don't think he want to be around her. I don't think he wants to be around her. For you to not ever want to be on vacation with your kids, like that's a moment where you go and create moments. You only want to create moments. You don't want to do nothing with your kids. You don't really know anything about your kids because you don't spend time with them. Tisha already said she do everything with the kids. Marceau does nothing. He don't want to pick them up from school. He don't want to take them to the barbershop. He don't want to make them nothing to eat. He don't want to be at home with the kids. Tisha does everything related with them damn kids. He don't want nothing to do with them damn kids. I saw on a scene where he told her them your kids. He tried to say it in a joking way, but he really mean it. He really means that. Yeah, those are her kids. You just there. You just dropped the seed off. And I ain't saying he don't love his kids. But damn, you don't spend no time and you don't ever go on vacation hardly with them. And I feel like when they showed up to Destin, Florida, I feel like that was just for the cameras. I feel like he was only there with Tisha and them damn kids in Destin to go and meet Melanie and Martell, to be on camera, to get some camera time, because Mel and Martell was getting all this camera time for them being in Destin. So they're going to come there and try to crash just so they can get some camera time to show they on vacation together. When Tisha already said Marceau never really goes on vacation with them, that she goes and takes the kids and they go on vacation. I said they so damn fake. And when Tisha mentioned that she and the kids was going to Africa, DJ Richie kind of looked at her like, girl, you lying. He said, oh, really? And my thing is this. I'm going to see sometime this year, because Tisha, she stayed doing interviews. I want to hear her talk about this trip that they done went to Africa. I want somebody to interview her and ask her about how the trip was going to Africa, because I don't believe that they going to no damn Africa. I think that she was just saying that because she wants to put the narrative out there that they have such a perfect marriage like they did when they were on the Shea Ministry panel. She laid it on so thick that she and Marceau have such a healthy marriage and that she does all this stuff for him and that they so happy. Then he turned right around and said he outsourcing sex between the two of them. It's just so lopsided. It's just giving too much. Tisha saying one thing, Marceau saying he's saying another. It's weird. It's weird. But he don't have time to go on vacation with you and the kids. But he had time to go when he wanted to go. I don't understand that. That's just weird to me. I don't know what the hell Marceau is so damn busy doing. You're not cleaning up no house. You're not downtown paying no taxes. You ain't building nothing. I mean, what you would think that he is reconstructing the Empire State Building or something, the way she be talking about he's so damn busy. You would think he put another roof on the Empire State Building or something. You would think that. One would think that he is doing something just so important, honey, that he just cannot be around his family. And Tisha accepts that and sit her crazy ass on interviews and be looking stupid with people looking at her like, girl, did you really just say that? I don't think she realizes how crazy she be looking and sounding. Sitting up there with her hair looking like Mel. I said, there's another hairstyle from Melody. There's another hairstyle, which had the little ponytail up in the front and the curls coming down. That's the same hairstyle Mel been wearing. I said, damn, I knew it. Tisha has no originality. I said, no wonder that's why her ass sit there and be staring at Mel like she do. Making mental notes so you can go back and redo that style on yourself. She stay copying Mel. Poor thing. I want Tisha to get her some self-esteem so she can stop getting played out here and looking crazy out here in these streets, honey. Cause she was talking about on her interview with DJ Richie Sky how the comments and stuff from fans of the show, honey, had got to her to the point where she was in the bed. She couldn't even get out of bed. That she was sitting in the bed and laying in the bed crying all the time. Didn't want to do nothing with the kids. She was hollering at the kids. She was mad at the kids and lashing out. Only talking about what we see. She was so depressed you hollering at the kids. The kids ain't doing nothing to you. Change yourself and your behavior. She said Marceau had to tell her to get out the bed and stop being so depressed. It's not that serious, and stop reading the comments. I mean, that comes with being on TV. People gonna have an opinion about your life. When you get on there and be lying and saying things that's not so true, Tisha, people gonna light into you. When you don't check your mama and you perpetuate the mess that she get on TV and do, people gonna light into you. Okay? Yeah. That's just the way it goes. Everybody that's on reality TV get it. Not just you. Maybe you're not cut out for this. I mean, Carlos King said it in the first season, and he didn't think Tisha was gonna make it, that she was gonna survive this show, or that she was a good fit for the show because she was too standoffish and she wasn't really talking. He told her she needed to step it up or she may not be on this show. That's what Carlos told her in the beginning of Love and Marriage Huntsville, that she needed to step it up because she almost didn't make the cut. You know, Marceau and them, they were planning today. Hey, Marceau had already made plans. Oh, we about to be on this show. You got to have to step it up because you're going to mess it up for all of us. We need this money. I don't know what the hell he doing that's making him be so busy. Back to that. But girl, you need to check up on that. Because I ain't heard of nothing that he doing that's so busy. And I know I keep my ear to the streets. But, yeah. Let's move on. Alright, so it's been revealed, like I said, that Martell, honey, y'all know he's been using this whole yearning for Melody to get back with him on this new season as his storyline, alright? That's all it is. It's just a storyline for Martell, honey. Carlos in production, like I said, they are trying so hard to fix Martell's image to make him appear to be someone who is a devoted father, and that he's trying to co-parent amicably with Mel, and that he's getting therapy, and that he's even trying to win Melody back. That's the narrative that they're trying to put out this season versus past seasons where Martell has been seen lashing out, lunging at Melody, trying to fight her, talking negatively about her, blowing up on her, showing up to the house, acting crazy like he did last season. So this season they're trying to put Martell in a different light because people no longer want to see Martell on the show. Comments that I've seen, a lot of people say that Martell brings nothing to the show. Why is he still on the show? He don't have a storyline unless it revolves around Melody. And a lot of people are questioning Carlos in terms of why he's keeping Martell on the show. Okay, this season he's allowed to harass Melody. This is complete harassment of what he is doing. When a person tell you, no, I don't need you to walk me to my car, and I spoke on it last night, that at some point becomes harassing when you still push yourself on a person when they're telling you, no, I don't need you, no, I don't want you around me, I don't need your help, and you still push yourself on me. Melody mentioned in last night's episode that Martell continues to pull up on her. He continues to follow her. That is some very dangerous mess. That's dangerous. That's a dangerous situation for you to be following somebody and see her out in public and just pull up on her like that, and you think that that mess is okay. Martell thinks he can do whatever the hell he wants to do with no with nobody telling him that he can't do it. He still feels like that because Melody is the mother of his kids and that's his ex-wife, that he still has some type of rights to her. And that's just not the case, sir. That's not the case. I keep saying, I hope Melody, please go ahead and get you a restraining order, baby, so Martell cannot be popping up on you, and if he violates, then his ass needs to go to jail. He needs to have a rude awakening because a person like that will not stop, honey. And I keep saying that he's unraveling to the point where who knows what he'll do, because Martell is very unpredictable. Even Maurice said he's double-minded. Everybody sees that he's unraveling except Carlos, and Carlos is still allowing this man, or this fool, I can't even say man, to be on this platform and trying to make him look like he's something that he's not. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. So many fans have made negative, like I said, comments towards Melody for this season's storyline of her shading Martell because they're calling her bitter. They're trying to say that Melody is bitter, and even went as far as saying that if they, meaning Melody and Martell, weren't on the show, that Melody would have gone back to Martell. But because they're on television, she don't want the backlash of people calling her crazy and saying that she's stupid for going back to him. But they're saying that if Mel and Martell weren't on this show, and that if they weren't on national television, that Melody would have been gone back to him by now, which I don't think that shit would have ever happened. People are crazy. People are crazy. When I saw this, I said, what? Do you really believe she is about to go back to him after everything that he has done to her, and the fact that he has her in court? And she was talking about last night she was talking about on the last episode how she cries because she don't get to see her kids for 7 days, and that's hard for her. I don't think she's going back to him for that, and I think he's mentally trying to break her down to the point to where she will come back. Because like Mel said in this past episode, she said that Martell wants Melody to need her, to need him, and he wants that control. So he's lost that control, which now has him out of control. It's scary, y'all. That's a scary situation for somebody who can't let go. I keep saying, that's some Lifetime movie type of mess right there. That's a whole Lifetime movie. We've seen it so many times. We've seen it so many times. Now, y'all know Melody she's done several interviews, okay, talking about difficulty that she's experienced co-parenting with Martell. How bad it is co-parenting with him because he does not want to adhere to what they agree to because it does not benefit him. He wants everything to go his way as it pertains to them co-parenting because he has a problem with Marcus watching the kids. He keeps saying, I said it last night, 20 babysitters and you only mention one. You only mention Marcus. You only mention Marcus. Everybody keep asking him, name these 20 people. Who are these 20 people? You keeping track in your phone of all these people watching the kids, but then when somebody asks you who are these 20 people and name them, you can never name them. You can never give nobody a straight answer. But you're supposed to have all these notes in your phone. It's crazy to me. Maybe your ass can't spell. That's probably what it is. If you can't read, I'm willing to believe your ass can't spell. But like I said, with Martell forcing himself on Melody, in terms of, like I said, walking up to her, asking her to walk her to the car and all this other stuff, following her and trying to act like he just love her so much and he want her back. I really feel like that's just in his sick, twisted mind. That's a whole storyline that Carlos and them have put together to kind of clean up Martell's image and to change the perception of the viewers in terms of how we see him versus him being this violent individual when that's exactly who he is. And a lot of people have stopped watching this show, and they've stopped watching as well because Betty is on the show. If you guys know, that, like I said, the first episode only brought in 288,000 views versus the 495 views that they had for last season, okay, when it premiered. So a lot of fans have stepped back from watching Love and Marriage Huntsville because they're tired of this narrative. They're tired of the same stale storylines. They're tired of people using certain people as a storyline, and they're tired of the bullying as well. So I don't know, if they don't change the narrative of this show and or the direction, the show is going to tank. I'm sorry. I don't want to see that happen. This is Melody's show. This is what she pitched and or launched and brought. But I feel like the people that she's helped get on this show and spoke up for, everybody has turned around and stabbed her in the back. And those same people are the same ones that are going behind her back and bullying her and talking negatively about her, which is causing this show's ratings to go down because y'all know Melody is the fan favorite of the show. Like, the bullying definitely needs to stop. And a lot of people are saying unless they get Betty off this show, who is just like Wanda, people are going to continue to not watch. I'm irritated this season. I'm just saying. And at one point I said, damn, do I want to continue to even watch and or review this damn show because I'm so sick and tired of the BS that's going on. But I mean, for my fans that watch my show and they love the reviews, I will continue to do it. But it's just really getting on my nerves, y'all. This show is really starting to be a drag. It's the same regurgitated bullshit every single season. Everybody using Mel as their storyline. Then they got to have somebody on here that's got to be the bully that's coming from Mel. Then Martell stay on his bullshit. It's the same old mess, and I'm about sick of it, y'all. No cap. I am tired of this damn show. Like, for real. And I never thought I would say that because I started out really liking Love and Marriage Huntsville. But it's to the point now where it's just like, oh, Jesus. It takes everything for me to get through the episode so that I can watch it and get my review out for you guys. But it's just, Lord have mercy, y'all. Everybody's saying they don't think that Martell should be on the show because he don't have no real concrete storyline unless it revolves around Mel. If Mel leaves this show, what is Martell going to talk about? What is he going to do? And I feel like they wanted Ariane to be on the show to kind of give him a better storyline. But if y'all know, nobody would have watched it then. You think the ratings were 288,000 then, it would have been probably damn zero because nobody wants to see her on the show, period. Except the pick-me's. Them the only ones who want to see Ariane on the show. Martell fought tooth and nail to get Ariane on this damn show to help with his storyline between him and Sheree so he can have something to talk about. And Carlos was like, hell no. And I'm glad he made that decision. But you're still allowing the same old mess when you promised the viewers that you were going to have new and fresh storylines for this season. It's the same mess. And your show is taking a hit as a result, Carlos. So you're going to have to do something real quick. Real quick. Okay, let's move on for the last topic of the day. Destiny Tackleberry Payton, honey. She is still out here on her bullshit, girl. As y'all know, she's not on the show. For those of you that have eyes and ears and that watch this show, you know that this season Destiny is not on the show anymore. But she did have time to clap back, honey, at a fan for checking her, and they call it a critic, honey, who taunted her about being pushed off of Love and Marriage Huntsville, okay, and or being fired. All right, so Carlos King was said to have denied that he intended for Stormy and Betty to replace Destiny. That is what Carlos is saying. That he denies the fact that he brought Stormy and Betty on the show to replace Destiny. Okay, and fans are saying that they don't believe it. That they feel like that the reason they got rid of Destiny, of course, because she wasn't sharing her life, but then they brought Stormy and Betty in, of course, to replace her because, I mean, whose spot was she taking? Whose spot are they taking? You got rid of Destiny. That's who you brought in, Stormy, to replace Destiny. Which then you brought her mama in here as well. So then fan wrote to Destiny on IG and says that if you're watching from the sideline though, Dusty, okay, because Destiny, as y'all know, she's always posting on her IG, especially when the show came back on. She was hella promoting this show like she was on the show. Destiny was doing post after post. Please watch Love and Marriage Huntsville. Please watch this show. She was in Tisha and them's comments talking about this damn show. So a fan wrote, says that you're watching from the sideline now, though, Dusty. Called her Dusty. Okay. So Destiny responds, says that you've been watching me, okay, from your couch for years. So what's your point with your fake page? That's what Destiny snapped back to this fan and said to this person. I said, y'all is on one. My God. So I don't know. I guess the truth kind of hit different with with this fan coming for Destiny. That was her reality. I think Destiny is pissed as hell that she's not still on this show because that was her bread and butter. Okay. So of course, yeah, Destiny, you were fired from the show. Okay, you for not sharing your life. Oh Lord, it was a bad accident. Jesus. Oh Lord. I hope these people are okay. A whole tractor trailer. My God. Oh, let me get back on track, child. I'm trying to figure out why traffic is slowing down. That's why. So now y'all know that Destiny is on this whole church podcast, honey, with New Birth Missionary Baptist Church. We keep talking about it. So she didn't want to tell her life on Love and Marriage Huntsville, but honey, she's telling her life over there, giving out marital advice over there on the church podcast. So you left the show, you got fired from the show to be on the church podcast, child. Over there with old shady Jamal Bryant with his old shady ass. Ugh. I can't really take him, y'all. His old shady thought ass. I'll say allegedly to be cute, but I said it. Alright, but yeah. Y'all, I see y'all in the comments. I'm not even gonna follow that up. I ain't gonna touch it. I ain't touching it. I see it though. I see it, child. She's sitting over there and she looked depressed as hell. I showed y'all some pictures of Destiny sitting on the panel, honey. With sitting on the panel over there at New Birth Missionary Baptist Church, looking like her ass was lost and damn depressed. Destiny looked depressed as hell. She looked bored. She looked like she didn't want to be there. She looked off, sitting up there frowning up, looking crazy. I said, girl, you need to find you something else to do, because this ain't it. She is looking like she lost. She like somebody licked all the damn red off her candy. She looking like she lost her damn dog. That's how she was looking, sitting up there on the panel. Sitting up there like her ass need to be in therapy, which she probably do. I said, child, Destiny. Sitting up here snapping back at people when they telling your ass the truth. You were fired. I mean, embrace that. You're no longer on the show. You were fired on your day off, like Craig off Friday. Embrace that. Okay? You were fired on your day off. On your day off, you got a little alert saying, yes, you won't be on the show next season, Destiny. Okay? You was in there picking out your outfit for next season, and they done sent your ass a message to let you know. Yeah, go on and put that back in there, and pick up the kidney tickler that fell down in the closet there too, and because we don't need you next season, Destiny. That's pretty much what they were telling you, girl. So embrace that. Don't be mad at fans because they coming at your ass and telling you that you're not on the show no more, because you're not, and we didn't want to see you on the show this season anyway because you didn't want to talk about shit. Okay. So now you got all this time, honey, to sit at home and play with your little kidney tickler and make your little jail calls to old Moses over there, honey, and check up on that ankle monitor he got on to make sure he's staying in the vicinity so it don't start beeping, okay? Yeah, you can kind of be like his local parole officer, if you will. Now, Destiny, okay? Since that's your man, honey, he's everything to you. when your ex-husband pretty much really is everything to you, because he's still letting your ass stay in that house that you ain't paying nothing on. All right, while you keep doing your little lives up in there, honey, trying to show everybody you still up in the house. But your days is coming, Destiny. Your time is drawing near, honey, where you're gonna be sitting outside with your little glad bags, sitting outside crying, honey, looking crazy. And Martell can go ahead and start that GoFundMe for you, since he likes to start a GoFundMe out here, okay? What that little shady may be. All right. But yes, Destiny. So now you're watching from the sidelines, like they said. And I hope, honey, that you're enjoying the show. Now that you're not on there and you befriended Stormy, and Stormy done came in there and took your job, okay? She gave you a Gucci bag, honey, so you could be Gucci and not be in your feelings, because she was planning to take your job. Ain't that something? Well, at least you got $2,000 out of the deal. Damn. But we gonna get on out of here, y'all. Destiny, you did get $2,000, because, you know, the word on the street is that you sold the bag, girl, because you was going through hard times out here. You tried to say you lost it at the airport, but we know you sold it, Destiny. All right. But Godspeed to you, girl. Emphasis on the speed. All right. Let's get on out of here. Y'all have a good Monday, okay? And be blessed. Thank y'all for joining Car Chronicles this morning. We got 662 in the building and 313 likes. Let's please go ahead and get the likes up. If you did not like the video coming in, please go ahead and like it on your way out. All right. Y'all enjoy your day. Be blessed. And have a wonderful day. All right. Please go ahead and subscribe to this channel also if you didn't. Thank you, Mars, for doing such a great job of keeping the trolling down. All right. Love you guys down, and goodbye.